What's up guys, welcome back to another video, and in today's video we're going to be kind of covering just how creativity's kind of lost its touch and not many people have it anymore, and also how to get it back. So if you are someone that struggles with lack of creativity, I guess some examples that I would say is like, if I've ever went to go draw something, I typically, not anymore, I can't go in there and just write down anything, right? So that kind of sucks, that that kind of stuff leaves, and it's not intentional either. You don't want it to, but it just it does over time, especially not practicing it enough. So another thing would be like playing piano. For the longest time I was not able to play piano and make my own song if I wanted to, or know the chord progressions, because I was just not really in love with it like I am now, where I would only listen to what people said so that way I could learn the song, but not learn the song, you know what I'm saying? I just know it. So yeah, but if you are someone who struggles with creativity, which sometimes I do myself, it's okay, we all do, but if you do, you're gonna want to obviously work on that, because just being around someone who is super creative and can even if it's coming up with ideas for stuff, seems like a lot of people can't do that nowadays. No shots, but just a lot of people I know don't know how to make decisions. I am one of them. So yeah, but yeah, I'm one of those people too that I can't really always make decisions, and part of that is just my lack of creativity and thinking, so it's my fault. But yeah, you guys need to spend more time trying to do stuff that brings out your creativity. And shit, you could look up a list on YouTube or on Google of things to do that could boost creativity. It's as simple as going outside, literally using your imagination, plain and simple. And everyone thinks, I don't even have to say I think everyone, no, I know everyone thinks that it's just corny, and it's oh, you're just a kid and whatever, that's so corny, you don't want to be like a kid. But to be honest, having the imagination that a kid does is how dreams come true. Just that level of vision and seeing yourself down the line, in the future of how you'll be, it's a great huge step. So I want you guys to really hone in on that and take advantage of that. But yeah, when it comes to being able to use your imagination, it could even be as simple as let yourself read books, or fiction books typically tend to work and fix that and rebuild that thought process in your mind, and being able to visualize things, right? You always want to be able to visualize things, because how can you visualize a future for yourself, or a plan, and see it forward and go through with it if you can't even see the beginning? So that's typically the hardest part, but if you can do that and use it the right way, your imagination can really bring a lot of things to fruition. So I really hope that you guys are able to take some of this in and hopefully see some progress over the next, however long you choose to do it. Or if you don't, then hopefully, you just take in this knowledge. But yeah, man, I just really want you guys to be the best versions of yourself. I want me to be the best version of myself, and most of these videos are for myself. I do go back and watch them just to make sure, well, first of all, they're not bad, but also so that way I can go ahead and teach myself some things too. So I think everyone needs a level of imagination to a degree, because it then makes people, be able to see. It's like a blueprint, if you will. If you've ever played a game where when you have a blueprint, you can see it and it's glowing, or it's see-through. That's kind of what I would say is the best analogy for your imagination. Because if you were able to see it, not literally, but you see the vision with this eye, it's a lot more powerful. And I'm not talking about third eye, I'm talking about your brain. Sorry, it could be that too, but I'm really just saying my brain. But yeah, if you can unlock your brain and use it in that way, it can be very beneficial. Yeah, so if you guys just ever need help being creative or anything like that, or thinking of things that you can do to maybe boost that, like I said, the best things I would say that I've mentioned many times on this channel is definitely journaling / drawing, and reading fiction books. Can be normal books, but your brain just tends to work a little bit more when you have to envision, especially magical places, whatever little, or a horror book, whatever you're trying to get directed to. all those things. So yeah, reading, and then I'd say, you know, playing an instrument is always very creative, or maybe trying to do something like somebody else. Maybe then try to start doing stuff like making your own of that, right? So whether that's a song on the piano, like maybe I'll make it instead of learning it, right? So y'all get the principle. But yeah, that's really all I got for you today. These videos are getting a little bit shorter, but I'm just giving some quick little knowledge to y'all. And yeah, I might even turn some of these into shorts, so maybe you'll see them on there too, or on your For You page, recommended, whatever. But thank you so much for stopping in. I appreciate you guys staying to the end and watching. And if you did, go ahead, drop a subscribe and a like, please. Helps out the channel a lot, and I'm trying to grow this baby up, you know what I'm saying? So many people in this world that need to be hearing this stuff, so make sure you guys are sharing it with your friends if you think they would love to hear it or need to hear it, you know, whatever you got to do. But big love to you guys, for real. I appreciate everything, you know, all the comments, all the likes, all that stuff. So it's been pretty fun on this journey so far, and I'm looking forward to the rest of it. So thank you guys that have been here from the beginning, and to all the newcomers, and peace out.